Hey everyone, welcome back for another video on Legend of Mushroom. Today we are talking about two different subjects. The first one is the update we had yesterday, bringing some new quality of life to the game. Very enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie about that. And secondly, about the new series of events from the One Punch Man collaboration. Alright, so I'm gonna discuss about the different items, and I feel like the back accessory is very interesting, so I might want to try to get at least the back accessory, but not today. Alright, I'm gonna wait until the end of the events, as I am doing generally, so I can save some points to participate in the events and see if I have some luck or not. I hope I will have some luck to get the back accessory without spending too much. That will be very nice, considering that I spent already a lot. Talking about spending, remember that if you want to spend in the game, you make sure to use Aptoide and my code LEGEND as written on the right of the screen, because by doing so, you are not only getting some cashback on every purchase. For example, if I want to take that pack here for 110 euros, with Aptoide, it would give to me 23 euros in cashback that I could reuse to purchase other packs for free. And when you are using my promo code LEGEND as written right now, click on submit, then you have the green thing saying you that it is okay, it is accepted. Then I am getting 5% every time you are spending in game. So thank you so much. Thanks to that, I can re-spend that money in game and try to get more items, try to make my account being better, and try more items in the game on my videos. So thank you so much to consider using my code. But don't spend too much, this is only a game after all. I don't care if you are not spending with my code. Don't spend too much, you are buying pixels only, alright? Alright everyone, I am on the Discord of the game and we are gonna check the update we had. So the new event, One Punch Man event started today. We are gonna talk about that. The new feature, the Manor assistant, and this is something that I wish we had on every mobile game. It is time saving. Basically, you have one interface now in which you can manage how you want to sweep all the different daily content you have in the game. This is so great. So let's read that really fast. You have the shopping assistant, so you can also decide what items you want to purchase automatically every day in every single shopping game. And the dungeon assistant to sweep the different content. You know what, let's switch directly to the game and let's check that together. So basically, how does it work? You need to go on your Manor here and go to the Mystic Merchant. This is where you will find the Manor assistant. It is on the right here. So basically, you have the shopping assistant remaining 3 days, and you have the dungeon assistant remaining 3 days as well. You need to spend 10,000 Manor coin to get it for 3 or 4 days, both of them, so 20k in total, and you're adding more things in the future. So the first one is the shopping assistant. So it is time to talk about what I was purchasing in every single shop in the game. So first of all, you can claim automatically your passes rewards. Alright, so now you don't need to go in the menu and open the different windows and click everywhere. No, you have everything from that screen here. So this is pretty cool. So you have the shop. Auto purchase on. You have the different shops over there, the family shop here, and generally in the family shop, you can check everything you want. I want to take the drills, I want to take the bombs. I'm almost always taking that. And not today, I'm taking the pals, the pal coupons and the stuff like that. So I'm just going to take that, and I want to purchase 5 times that pack, alright? So you have the others as well, so just to take whatever you want to take, and that is all. Just need to check what you want. I'm always taking that key, and this one, I'm always taking the 5 of these. I'm never taking the scroll over there. I'm taking the yuku fruits, and I'm always purchasing these 2 things as well. And when it is available, I'm taking the potion and I'm taking the sigil every week. So this is so great. Look, okay, it costs a lot because I selected the weekly rewards as well, but generally this is what I am purchasing. I'm not sure about the tickets though. Maybe I can purchase some. Yeah, and this is okay. So I'm gonna save that. And you have the recap over there, so you can see everything you selected. This is so great, and the amounts over there. Amazing. Save. Right? It is saved. And now you can change and go to the next shop. This is the PvP arena shop, alright? I'm always taking the crystal one time per week. So I'm gonna select that. You can select as well the scrolls. I was most of the time taking that. Maybe I'm gonna select 2 because I am not sure if I can handle that, if I can take the the 3 daily, I think that is gonna burn my points over there. And let's say that I want to take twice the soul crystals daily and the lamps all the time, because it doesn't cost a lot and you can get 500 lamps. So this is pretty golden. Now I'm gonna take that. I think this is pretty cool. 2,275 because I have that selected, but 275 per day. You are getting a lot every week, so it is okay. Let's take that. Then you have the points shop, the crossover event showdown. Yeah, the cross whatever, you understood. In that shop over there, I'm always taking all these things over there, but I need to farm a bit more medals, so I'm just gonna select everything like that. Now it's gonna do that for me all the time without the need to go in the shop and purchase the things manually. Then I'm always taking the green potion over there when it is available, so I'm going here, and that is all, everything. And I'm taking that as well now. All right, so this is everything I'm taking. This is the cost. Confirm that. And then you have the automart. This is the parking war market. I'm always purchasing the divine crystals now, and let's say that now I want to take the experience so I can upgrade my mounts daily. This is so amazing. I'm always purchasing the card when it is available, and I'm always purchasing the mining pass. And this is everything I'm taking basically, so this is the price. So let's save that. Let's go. Then you have the Star Hero shop. The Star Hero, I'm never purchasing anything because I don't have any Guardian Star Core. On this one, I'm always taking all of these. Okay, so I can click here directly, put an amazing amount like that, confirm that. Here, yeah, it's gonna take forever to click like that, but whatever. 20 here. I'm always taking these daily. So now I don't need to click everywhere multiple times. Just need to go there, do that. It's gonna save a lot of time during the day. Sometimes I'm taking the keys. Before I was taking the keys. Now I'm always taking the crystals, save, confirm, and this is all. Now you just need to come here and you need to click on shopping. And by the way, you have the auto summon for the pals and the skills on. Everything on. Let's see what it does, by the way. I have here, as you can see on the left, I'm always drawing that daily. Let's see what it does. It's gonna confirm everything automatically. This is the power of that feature. This is amazing. Shopping, and you got everything you selected normally. So this is pretty cool. Family shop, glory shop, points shop, Star Hero shop, there was nothing, summon shop. And you can see the recap. This is so powerful. I love that feature so much. And then you have the dungeon assistant. So you can basically select everything. You can start sweeping every single dungeon. The soul trial. You have the molten ruins, the SLM thief, the ruin ancient city. You can select everything you want. The chrono tower. The you know what? I am gonna select this one as well, because if we see the recap, I should be able to see what I got. Very nice. Sacred tree trials, and you just need to come here. Sweep. And you have the recap. And you have a better view about what you are farming daily. On the lamp thief, by the way. I apologize for that. On the lamp thief, you can see directly how many lamps you are getting daily. And this is one more time why I love that feature. You have a better vision of what you're getting daily, and this is so cool. So if you wanted to know what I was able to get every day, so now you know exactly what I am getting. Is that no, I got none of interesting ones. Very sad. And this is all amazing content. And you have something more that they added in the parking wars. So if I go there, for example, very cool as well, because you needed to manage that manually in the past. Now it is parking your mounts, your favorite mounts, alone, automatically. So when they are at 8 hours, it is collecting the rewards automatically, and they are putting your things everywhere where you need them. So if I go to find parking, for example, you have your favorite parkings here. How to do that? Click on that feature and you go and check the ones you want. and then they will be situated at the top over there. So these will be your favorite ones, all right? If you go on a parking, for example, this one, you need to click on that star over there and it will be favorited. No, I was mistaken. Here it is just to find them manually at the top of the list. It can help as well. So when you go basically there before, you needed to click everywhere and park your mounts, and you can see that I have my favorite mounts on the left over there. So it is parking these mounts automatically, and normally I haven't tried yet, but normally I suppose that when it reached the max amount, it should jump on the next favorite mounts, so you're not losing any rewards at all right? And you need, in order to have that working, you need to go on the working team here, and they added a working team for the parking over there. So it means first of all that you're getting some extra stats on your pals. You know, you remember it's giving some basic attack, HP and defense when with the stars over there, and so you can allocate some avians as well, and you can decide whether you want to pay the parking fee or not, and if you want to park at your partner spot first. The partner spot is useful if you want to increase your how you call that, your affinity with your partner. This is very interesting. So one more time, another amazing feature. I do love that. So a lot of blah blah. Let's go back on the Discord now to see the rest. Optimization, the work team added the auto park feature to the work team. So if you want to see the detail, you have all the details over there. All right, I'm not gonna read everything, otherwise it would take forever. You can read that by your own if you want. Parking wars, optimize the favorite spot system. After the update, favorited mounts will be placed in order of their favorited items, a favorited time, which means newer ones will be placed near the top. I didn't understand this one. Level limit, increase the max pal level in summon pools to 25. Think that it is just summoning more pals than before? I'm not sure about that. Sales season, optimize the attack rule description after a player defeats all the defensive forces and other faction players and lowers the base's durability to 0. The player's faction will occupy the base. Before it was different. I think it was kind of glitched. Like you were defeating the building and other players inside, and then nothing was happening, but the building was yours, but you weren't inside of the building. I think that it was working like that, if I'm not mistaken. Event shop. Added a display of the limit to some items in the Shroomy Association event shop. Gift center. Added a Discord account link feature. Link to your Discord account to claim some extra rewards and participate in the daily browsing event for the special gifts, right? And a few bug fixes, whatever. I never was using the prayer statue auto thing interception. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's go back in the game, and now let's check the new series of events. Let's get in that. So I need to go over there. This is the new events. We have these two new items over there. I don't know what to think about the new artifact. It's giving some global attack and this skill. You have so many artifacts today. This is probably not the best you could have. Every 10 seconds, you deal some skill damage, 5,000%. Generally, it is closer to 4,000 if I'm not mistaken. 1,000% current basic attack, current combo damage, and current counter damage. All these damage can crit, except the skill damage as always. Nothing concerning the PAL damage, by the way, so if you're a PAL class, doesn't matter to have that artifact, in my opinion. To all enemies and launch them and their PALs airborne for 0.8 seconds. If a target is invincible or immune to damage or death, reduce all their HP regen, attack speed, PAL attack speed, and energy regen speed by 24% for 5 seconds. This is a great debuff. 5 seconds is very nice. If not, reduce their damage resistance by 24% for 5 seconds. Both effects cannot be cleansed. One more time, the fact that it can't be cleansed is very interesting, but I don't know what to think about that artifact. Some are way better in my opinion. Let me know what do you think about that in the comments. But the back accessory looks very interesting in my opinion. You might want to use that back accessory with the red spores. You can trigger most of the effects directly at the start of the battle. The first time HP drops below 60%, Fierce increases by 1,000. So you want to use that if you're a DPS class. Below 45%, damage resistance increases by 10%. So basically, if you're using the red spore directly at the beginning of the battle, you can have the 1000 pierce and the 10% damage resistance increase forever for the entire battle duration. This looks amazing, and you have more things as well. Below 30%, final crit damage, final skill crit damage, and final pile crit damage increases by 10%. Amazing. One more time, and this is not everything. Below 25%, gain unyielding for 5 seconds. Attack, defense, and final damage increase by 20%. Basically, this is where I have my burst of damage during the battle, alright? I need to survive at least 15 seconds or something like that, and then when I fall down below 20% HP for the first time, I'm starting to having a great damage increase. And with that back accessory, with all the buffs it's giving to me, plus that burst should be pretty interesting. I want to see that. So this is the reason why I want to go for that back accessory at least, but I don't care about the artifact. Basic attacks hits deal an additional 40% current basic attack damage that can crit. Combo hits deal 40% more, and counter hits deal 40% more as well, and that can crit. Also restore HP equal to the additional damage dealt. Additional damage ignores damage immunity, and healing ignores PvP reduction. I don't know what to think about that backstory, but it looks so great. So I think that I will try to get it. I will try to get it. So then, same events as always, you have the shop over there, so I'm always purchasing that. Then I'm always taking generally the hammers or the souls. And then you have the same kind of events inside. You have the world boss. You need to spend some punches, gloves. Yeah, punches that you need to acquire through the different events. You have the battle pass in which you have the return of that pal, which is an amazing pal if you're using the Beastmaster class. You are decreasing by a lot the damage resistance of the target. Very interesting. And you have some rune stones if you want to summon some more guardians. Very interesting. Then you have that event that will open a bit later with, I suppose, another costume inside and maybe a mount. I don't know. Then the hero ranking. As always, the city defense. This is the minigame. So basically, you have your character over there. You have different lines of things to destroy. You know, this is the kind of things you see everywhere on Facebook on the ads. You know what I'm talking about. You add some buffs and then you have better attacks and stuff like that. And this is basically how it works. Oh no, I died like a shit. This is basically how it works. You have the daily quest then to complete the battle pass and stuff like that. You have some packs as well. And nothing more to add. Let me know what you think about that in the comment, guys. Have a really nice day. That was Aptoide. Take care. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.